Hi and welcome. In this video I'll be going over the development I've done of my game over the past few months, summarised in a couple of minutes. If you don't know, I've been working on this game called Second Shuriken, and the aim of the game is to speedrun your way through levels as fast as you can, but you'll have to be quick as you only have 10 seconds to beat each level. If you're interested and want to follow the game's development, subscribe as I post about the game's development here on this channel. And also, in the description, there'll be a link to the game's mailing list. Join it if you want to be notified about the game's major milestones when I reach them. Without further ado, here's the development of the game. First, I started with this default shooter template. The player can shoot these basic rubber projectile balls, but they did nothing. So I got to work on the first enemy. For now, it was just a cube. And using Unreal Engine 4's blueprint system, I made it so that when you shoot him, the cube disappeared and was destroyed. Then I started work on the second enemy. When he sees you and you are in his range, he will start to fire his projectiles at you. Later on, I then decided to change the rubber projectiles into cool ninja throwing stars, which exploded when they landed. As time went on, I found this enemy design model that I thought would fit the game on blendspace.com. I downloaded it and added it to the game. I made him have glowing eyes and a glowing mouth to create an ominous look for the enemies. This image shows how the cover art for the game originally looked. This just shows a brief version of how the levels were with the enemies in the game. At this point in time, I added a trail effect to the shurikens, which go behind them in the direction they were shot, and a timer which showed you how many seconds were left for you to beat the level and how many enemies were left in it. When you destroyed all the enemies in a level, you have beaten it and you'd be asked if you'd like to continue. This is how the original trampoline looked. It bounces the player when you land on it, and for now it was just a big red circle. Later, towards the development, some idle animations were added to the characters to make them feel more alive. The shooting enemies were upgraded. Now, when they hit the player, it would restart the level. Then some more enemies were added, the hat enemies, who you must shoot their hats off in order to destroy. This was the start screen later towards the game. Now the enemy was moving in the background, which made everything look a bit more alive. And then, later, the start screen changed again as I slightly updated the look of the grass and decided to remove the shuriken in the game's logo. Next comes some footage of the game's worlds that I worked on, as in the game there will be 4 worlds. World 1. As you can see, I updated the trampoline model. I don't know why I decided to originally have it be a red circle, so I changed it to an actual model of a trampoline. And when you jump on it, you can jump much higher now. Now, when you beat levels, the system had slightly changed, as you would now get a rating of 1 to 3 stars depending on how fast you beat the level, with 3 stars being amazing. This is World 2. In some levels, there's a heat haze effect which you would see in the desert, and this is where the player is first introduced to power-ups. In the game, as you will get your first power-up item here, the double jump. This is World 3, and in most levels it will be snowing. The power-up I added to this world is teleportation shurikens, and you will teleport to wherever you have thrown your shuriken. Now, this is the final world, World 4. There are lasers all over this world and the player will need to make sure that they can dodge them. The power-up added here is the jetpack, which basically allows you to fly anywhere, and you will have unlimited fuel. That's most of the game's development so far. If you're still here, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Bye.